Hey Trail Riders, welcome back to the Daily Ride. I hope you guys are doing well. Today we're going to be talking about fire starters. Our passage comes to us today from Matthew 10, 27 and 28, which says, "Whatsoever I tell you in the dark, speak it in the light, and whatever you hear in the ear, preach it on the housetops. And do not fear those who will kill the body, but cannot kill the soul, but rather fear him who is able to destroy both body and soul in hell." Our thought comes to us today is this: what is mere physical pain compared to a life ablaze with the joy and zest of Jesus? Connecting passages for today is Judges 15, 1 through 8, Matthew 10, 8, and then verse 28, Luke 10, 1, Luke 12, 49, Luke 24, 49, and John 15, 5. Scriptures that get us through the Bible in a year is 2 Samuel 11, 2 Corinthians 4, Ezekiel 18, and Psalm 62 and 63. The gospel is a firelighter. The Holy Spirit is not given just to help us preach sermons. He is given to put a flame into the human hearts. Unless Jesus sets you alight, you can bring no fire to the earth. Without me, you can do nothing. Jesus instructed his disciples not to do anything until they had received power from on high. When the power came, the Spirit revealed himself as tongues of fire sitting upon each one of them. Previously, Jesus had sent the disciples out in pairs. It reminds us of Samson sending foxes out 2 by 2. As the animals arrived, torches for the arson raid on the enemy's cornfields and vineyards. The disciples were also were sent out 2 by 2, carrying a divine torch, fire starters for God, scorching the devil's territory with the fire of the gospel. They were the new Elijahs bringing fire from heaven. Until the fire falls, evangelism and the church activities can be very routine and unexciting. Pulpit essays or preaching about how you think the economy of the country should be run, all that is glacial work. No divine spark brings combustion to ice. No one goes home ignited. In contrast, the two who listened to Jesus on the road to Emmaus sat at home and said to each other, "Did not our hearts burn within us while he talked with us on the road, and while he opened the scriptures to us?" Jesus came and sent fire on the earth. The mission of Jesus is not a holiday picnic. Satan is a destroyer. The Lord sends out his servants with a warning of physical dangers. "And do not fear those who can kill the body, but cannot kill the soul, but rather fear him who is able to destroy both soul and body in hell." What is a mere physical hurt compared to a life ablaze with the joy and zest for Jesus? What is bodily danger compared to the crown of life or the wonderful work he gives us to do? Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out demons. Freely you have received, freely give. Allow the Holy Spirit to set your heart alight today. Quiet time thought comes to us today from 1 Thessalonians 5:8, which says, "But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and as a helmet of the hope of salvation." Alex McLaurin had this to say about this passage: faith, hope, and love, these three are the defensive armor that guards the soul. These three make self-control possible. Like a diver in his dress who is let down to the bottom of the wild, far weltering ocean, a man whose heart is girt with faith and charity, and whose head is covered with the helmet of hope, may be dropped down into the wildest seas of temptation and of worldliness, and yet will walk dry and unharmed through the midst of the depths and breathe air that comes from the world above the restless surges. Faith will bring you into communication with all the power of God. Love will lead you into a region where all the temptations around you will be touched as by the Uriel's ethereal's spear, and will show their own foulness. And hope will turn away your eyes and looking at a tempting splendor around, and fix them on the glories that are above. And so the rains will come into your hands in an altogether new manner, and you will be able to be king over your own nature in a fashion that you did not dream of before. If you only will trust in Jesus and love Him and fix your desires on the things above, then you will be able to govern yourself when you let Christ govern you. God bless you guys. I hope you'll continually follow me here on the Daily Ride, and I'll see you on the next trail ride.